Good morning, everybody. You know what time it is. Another vlog. But this one's gonna be a little bit different because it is currently my last week of school ever in history of my life. I have all of my finals this week, and you're probably like, what? It's literally February. What do you mean? I took all accelerated courses for my final semester of college, and they finish up on the 28th of February. And I was like, you know what? I'm feeling really stressed out and not having fun. So you know what I should do? Vlog, hang out with you guys. I just woke up. It's 9:46, made a coffee, sat down, opened my laptop, and started writing a 5-page paper that I have due tonight. So, not fun at all. But what's so exciting is that I'm almost done with school. Technically, I'm enrolled in one class until May, so that I am considered like a full-time student. But it's a 100 level course, and everyone told me it's super easy and I'll finish it in like a week. So all of my like main classes, like my degree is finished this week, which is crazy. And I'm so excited. But what I'm not excited to do is write all these papers. I literally turned one in 2 days ago. That was 1,200 words. And then this one doesn't have a word count, but it says 4 to 5 pages. Not 45 pages, 4 to 5. Not 45. I'm not insane. I have to write this whole paper using contextual evidence of a textbook that I never bought. Never bought the textbook. Might have to buy it online today. Because in my class, we never once needed it. And now you're telling me we need it for the final? I'm gonna have to spend 80 bucks on a textbook to use for one paper? Tell me why I just started crying while I was there. Before I even set up the fucking time lapse, I just started crying because I don't want to do it. I don't want to write it. I've never wanted to do anything less in my life. I have no motivation left. Like the fact that I have to use my brain right now and like think and write. It's okay. Stay strong. Oh my god, it's literally 1:44. When did I say I started this? Like 10 a.m. and I'm just finishing. I'm not done. Actually, that's a lie. I have like all of it written, but I do have to go back and add like contextual evidence from my textbook, the one that I didn't buy, because I can't decide if I just want to take the L and not put any textual evidence, because I don't want to pay 80 bucks for the textbook that I'm only going to use this one time. Did the grade calculations. I only have to get a 20 out of 60 on this assignment to keep an A+. So I feel like I should just not do the textual evidence because I'm gonna get an A+, you know? So like, what's the point? Sorry, I'm being a bad example, but I never claimed to be an academic weapon. I'm just trying to get by here, okay? I finished. Look at this. Submitted. 3:01 p.m. Now let's see what I have to do for the rest of this week. Okay, well, tomorrow I have an exam due, so should I do that right now while I'm on the school grind, or should I just save it for tomorrow? I'm gonna do it right now. I hate school. Let's do this shit. Oh my god, I just finished. That literally took me 55 minutes to finish. I thought I failed. I'm not even kidding. While I was taking it, I pulled up another tab and started doing the calculations. I thought I got a 43 out of 90. I got an 84 out of 90. I got an A. I got a 93%. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, it's a little bit later. Now it's nighttime. Let's talk about books. I want to talk about the book that I finished and then the book that I'm starting. I just finished the new... Ow. I finished the new Boys of Tommen book that came out. I read this in 1.5 days, and it's literally like 700 pages or something. I thought it was perfection in every single way. I gave it 5 stars. This series, I can already tell, is like gonna be my favorite of all time. We're on the 3rd book, and I already feel like it's changing the trajectory of my life. Everything I love in books, like it's not just like completely focused on the romance. Like you're invested in all the relationships, the friendships, the side plots, the characters on their own, like the development of the story, and then there's the romance on top of it that just makes everything more perfect. So I started another book that's been on my TBR for a while, and it's The No Show by Beth O'Leary. I'm this far in, and I'm fighting the urge to get to the end to figure out like how this is going to turn into a romance. And I'm fighting the urge to like look and see who he's gonna end up with, if he is even gonna end up with one of them, or like what the fuck's gonna happen. I have high expectations though, because everyone said it was really good. That's my book update. I cannot tell you how excited I am for school to be done, so I can just like binge read and start. That is gonna be my reward to myself, and I'm gonna do a vlog for it, I promise. I don't think I have anything more to do tonight besides lay here and read. As you can tell, I literally just stepped foot out of the shower, and I was like, you know what would be really good to do right now? Another assignment. My brain is telling me like, you're only allowed to go get dressed and brush your hair after you finish one more assignment, and I'm gonna do another exam. Because this one's only 20 questions, so I feel like it shouldn't take me very long. Okay, I finished. I'm so glad I did that. I got a 14.25 out of 15. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that, but now I can finally put my PJs on and actually relax. Guys, it's the next day. I haven't vlogged because I've been reading since the second I woke up. I finished the nose show and I painted my nails. That's all I've done today. I literally painted over my acrylics because they were like Valentine's and I was like, okay, Valentine's is over. Anyway, I finished this book. I'll talk about it in my monthly reading wrap up. I was bored for like 75% of this book, and then once like I got to the end, like 25%, I was like, what the fuck? Trying to piece everything together. But yeah, I finished. I read that really quickly because I was literally like, what is the point of this book? I need to find out. I should probably do some assignments. Even though I have nothing due today. Actually, I have a work call today. Oh, it's in 40 minutes. So for the next 40 minutes, I think I'll just fuck around on my phone. You're gonna have to ignore the sound of my washing machine because I just did my laundry. I have a short paper, an exam, and an extra credit paper. I don't have to do the extra credit. I'm gonna see what I get on the exam and see if I have to do the extra credit. The paper is only 500 words, so I'm gonna do that and the exam right now. And then I'm gonna be done with school. Let's go. I finished everything. I got an A on that exam, but then I just did the calculations, and if I do the extra credit assignment, I'll get an A+ in the class instead of just an A. So I think I might do the extra credit essay, but I don't want to do it right now. But I am gonna do it because then I'm gonna get straight A+. Hello, it's the next day. Today is my final day of school ever. I have to just do my extra credit assignment, and I told myself that I'm gonna do it, even though I don't want to and I don't need to. It's my last assignment ever. Why not be an overachiever? Okay, I just started the assignment and I'm really regretting that I chose to do this, and now I feel like it's too late to back out. I've written 100 words. It has to be 500 words. And I have nothing left to say. I have nothing left to say on this topic. I don't really feel like researching this in depth. And it says this is a historically steeped question. You'll be graded on the attentiveness to the question, inclusion of key points, historical perspective, persuasiveness, and the quality of your composition. The fact that it's like not mandatory is making me just not want to do it. Guys, I finished and I'm about to submit. Are you ready? Finished. I'm done with school. It's so weird. Like my academic career, I'm 21 years old. I've been in school as long as I can remember, since I was like 4 years old, and I just finished on a random Tuesday evening. Also, I just got a DM that I hit 600K on YouTube. Is that true? Oh my god, it is true. What? Oh my god. Not only did I just finish school, but I also hit 600,000 subscribers. Oh my god, this is such an exciting day. Oh my god, I finished school. I hit 600K. Oh my god. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I'm just getting the foundation off my lips. It's the next day. Actually, is it the next day? No, it's 2 days later. Yesterday I didn't vlog because it was my first day of having nothing to do. And let me tell you, I enjoyed that shit. Like, I did nothing. No school, no work, no videos. I laid in bed, I read my book, I went for a walk, came home from my walk. I shit you not, I was sitting here with the window open, staring, people watching, pondering for like an hour. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, I have nothing to do. No thoughts, head empty. You guys know, like, the biggest stress in my life is school. It gives me so much anxiety. It always has. I've talked about it before. Feeling like there's always assignments and like things looming over my head is crippling to me. The only time I know peace is like during summer when I don't have any due dates. But as soon as the semester starts, it could be due in 2 weeks. Every single day leading up to that 2 weeks, I'm like, I should be doing this assignment. Every time I'm enjoying myself, I was like, I need to be doing this assignment. I could be doing this assignment. Why are you having fun when you should just be getting that done? But at the same time, I was a procrastinator, so I wouldn't do it till the end of the 2 weeks. And so that whole 2 weeks, I was just stressed out, anxious, and miserable. I'm the same way with videos when I like want to get a video done, which is why everyone has been beating me up about not doing Shatter Me vlog. But it's so daunting having like 9 books to read. It feels like a school assignment. Even though I know I'm gonna enjoy it and I love reading, the thought of reading 9 books is so daunting that I've just been putting it off and putting it off, and then all my comments are like, where's the vlog? Where's the vlog? You promised a vlog. You said you were gonna read it months ago, which obviously rightfully so, because I told you I was gonna do it months ago, and I'm actually doing it. I'm not even gonna promise anything because then it stresses me out. Now that's my only stressor. It's doing that vlog. But you know what? It's not even that important, and it's at the end of the day, it's not that serious. But school, that shit haunted me, and I'm so happy it's over. Anyway, I started this clip because I'm getting ready because Zoe's on her way to pick me up, and then we're having like girls cute day. I think we're gonna do pottery. She has a meeting at 3, so we're either gonna come back here so she can have her meeting or go to her house. But I don't think we can come here because my apartment is a mess, and it's not a mess, it's organized chaos. Because, oh, that's what I did yesterday that took up like my whole night, like my whole evening, I started packing my apartment. And you're probably like, what the fuck, are you moving? Well, I had this burst of motivation because I was like, I finished school. And then I looked around my room, and you guys know I live in a studio that's super tiny, and I couldn't even walk because I had so much shit everywhere. I have so many items and things and clothes and no storage. I have not a single cabinet, and I have the tiniest closet in the world. So I've just started putting things on surfaces, on my desk, on my coffee table, on the floor, because I have no room for anything. And then I'll just shift that stuff around when I'm filming. Whenever I clean my apartment, I'll just put all my clothes in my closet because I can't even hang them up because there's no more space. Now that I can focus on this and not school, I'm gonna start organizing. Let me show you what I did actually. I started packing, not to move, but to just organize. Like, I'm putting shit in boxes. I have my winter clothes, and then my clothes that are strictly for the beach in summer. And then I started folding clothes that I'm gonna put away. I'm just organizing everything, and then I'm gonna put those boxes under my bed until it's time for me to actually move, which moving is gonna be a topic in a video probably soon. I don't know what this whole ramble was, but I'm gonna take you with us to breakfast. And that's what I've been up to yesterday that I didn't vlog. Zoe was like, we can just go back to your apartment. And I was like, no, we can't, because you can't even walk in here. Okay, we ended up going to this breakfast place. Our food just came. We got the exact same thing, like always. And there's a cop right there, and we don't know why. He's literally sitting there just observing. He's on his computer. Okay, everyone, we're at Pottery. Zoe is way ahead of me. I just picked out my colors, and I'm gonna paint this huge face. I'm just doing flowers on it. She's doing a guac bowl.
I'm gonna grab your stickers.
Oh yeah, you're good. I haven't made much progress, even though it's been a long time. Zoe has made progress, but she just fucked up. Wait.
Wait to show
Right
them.
there. We're the only ones in here with the worker, so it's silent. Guys, look how cute my thing is. I put little bumblebees and flowers all over it, and I'm gonna use it like a vase.
I'm scared to
She made a guac bowl. The cutest boy in the whole wide world. Oh, what is it? Guys, don't even look at me, because last night I went and saw Jordan's cat. I vlogged it a little bit, and you guys know I'm allergic to cats, but they're so cute, so I go and visit anyway. And now look at my eyes. I haven't been able to open them since last night. They were literally swollen shut when I woke up. Now I can open them, but look how red they are, and they're still swollen. I can't breathe out of my nose. My throat is so itchy, and my eyes are swollen shut. And for everyone that was like, oh, once you get a cat, like, you'll adapt to the allergies. I can't live like this for even a week. I'm miserable. So I think I might just be stuck in bed today. I actually feel like shit. I wanted to film a main channel video today, and now I can't because I look actually crazy. It's crazy that that little cat can literally just like kill me off. I'm just gonna sit here, drink my coffee, and hope I feel better soon. Update on my face. I took a shower and then I put mascara on. I probably shouldn't have because I don't want to irritate my eyes anymore, but I feel like I'm like kind of almost back to normal. But I think I'm gonna go on a walk, maybe to the farthest Starbucks in walking distance. I need like a final destination when I'm walking, so I have like motivation to keep going. And then Daisy Jones and the Six TV show adaptation just dropped, so I think me and my friend are gonna binge watch that tonight. I've been watching so much TV recently because I never ever watch TV, but I binge watched Outer Banks, and now I'm gonna binge watch Daisy Jones, even though there's only 3 episodes out right now. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. I can't even see. I don't have my glasses or contacts in, but I'm drinking my coffee as I do every morning. And I didn't end up vlogging anything last night because after I got home from my walk, I binge watched Daisy Jones and the Six, the first 3 episodes that came out. Oh my god, it was so good. Feels like they sucked out what I was envisioning in my head and perfectly put it on the screen. Like, oh, I'll talk about my hand in a second when there's writing on it. And they've like changed stuff, but I love it so much. And I love Camilla so much. She's my fave. And I hate Billy. I'm a Billy hater, and I always will be. Both of those women deserve better than him. And I'm so excited to watch the rest because like now that Daisy like just joined the band, like now is when it starts getting good. So I mean, it was already good, but let me know what you guys thought. Did it live up to like your expectations of what you thought it was gonna be like? I feel like everyone's talking really positively about it. I haven't seen anything negative. This is my formal petition that books can only be adapted into TV shows from this point forward. I don't want any more book to movie adaptations unless the movie's gonna be a 5-part series. Movies leave out so many details, and watching this show and seeing them have every detail that would have been left out from a movie is just so good. Rather than a movie is so rushed. I don't know. I love it though. My camera battery's flashing. flashing. Let me change it. And I also ended up going out to a bunch. Me and Zoe went out last night, but like with these people that we don't, I mean, she kind of knows them, I don't really know them. With these guys, we went to like 5 different bars. We went to a karaoke bar. I was singing on the microphone in front of all these old people, and then we went to a club. I don't know, and then somehow this got written on my hand. Like, it wasn't my birthday, so I don't really know what that means or where it came from, but we got home at like after 2 a.m. and I hate going out. I actually decided last night, like, I do not. I mean, I've already known, like, I'm not really one for going out, but I just don't like it takes a very specific like setting and people to be with, music playing, and the vibe of the place we're at for me to actually enjoy going out. We were like hopping between places, and by like the 3rd place I was probably being such a party pooper and like boring, because I was literally standing there like this. I probably looked like I was giving everyone dirty looks, but really in my head I was just like, I want to go home, I want to go home, I want to go home. And then I tried to call the Uber home. There was like a 30-minute wait for Ubers, so we had to stay even longer. I was like, oh god, got home so late. And then I couldn't fall asleep last night. Like, Zoe passed out in my bed. She like left my apartment before I even woke up, but I couldn't fall asleep. I was literally playing Candy Crush till like 3:30 in the morning. I don't know why I have a Candy Crush obsession at the moment. I've never played it before until this past week, and I'm literally on like level 200. I don't know what the fuck. I almost contemplated last night buying more lives, like spending actual money to play Candy Crush in the middle of the night. Should I talk about books right now while we're on the topic of just fucking speaking? I finished the Hoop series by Kennedy Ryan. Okay, so The Long Shot was my favorite, which is the first book, but I read that book a while ago, like last January, and I really liked it. And then I never finished the series until this week. I read Block Shot and Hook Shot like back to back, and I gave Block Shot 2 stars because it was cheating trope, and I just couldn't look past it, because I was like, they didn't have to make it a cheating trope. She could have made it like so I liked the characters, but I didn't like the characters. Not even just because of the cheating trope, but a lot of things they did annoy me. It was second chance romance. I don't know. I felt like there wasn't really much of a build up though, even though it was second chance romance. I don't know. Anyway, and then the 3rd book, I liked it. It just wasn't my favorite. I don't even know what was the trope. Trope was just like, it didn't have a trope. Strangers to lovers. She has trauma that she like had to work through, so they weren't together for a lot of the book, but they were like friends because she was working through that, and then eventually they started dating, and I thought it was good, but like again, I didn't connect to it. So like I was like, oh, I just read like kind of 2 books I didn't love, and then I read the new Eden series book. So I've just been like finishing series that I haven't been finishing, and I read Jasper Vale by Devney Perry, and I liked it. Again, it didn't like hit for me like Juniper Hill did, which was the 2nd book, which I loved. I gave that one like 4.5 stars or 4 stars. It was good, but it wasn't extraordinary. I think I gave it 3 stars. I started this audiobook because I was feeling myself getting in a slump, because I was like flop, flop, flop in a row. Not flop, but like didn't love, didn't love, didn't love. And then I was like, oh no, like I have no motivation to read anything. Everything on my TBR is not appealing to me. What am I gonna do? Guys, please recommend me, if you know, slow burn books where they're not together within the first half of the book. Like I need a half of the book to be just build up, okay? But not Marina's Pato. I've already read like all of her books. All I care about actually is the build up. All I care about is build up. So I literally looked up on TikTok. I forget what I typed in, but I basically typed in like what I was looking for, and I saw a recommendation for this book called Making Faces. So I downloaded the audiobook without even reading the blurb. I just trusted this TikTok, which I know I shouldn't do. I never learned my lesson. I literally trusted TikTok blindly, and then I buy the book, and then I'm like, why did I do that? I didn't even look up what the book was about. I downloaded this audiobook, and like I don't love it, and I want to stop reading. I mean, I can see the appeal, but it's written in the 3rd person, which I already don't love. I don't know if the main point of this book is a romance, because it's kind of, we're seeing the perspective of this girl. She's not popular. She has a crush on this popular boy who's the other perspective we kind of see, and he's like a professional wrestler, but then he decides he doesn't want to go to college for wrestling, so he enlists in the military, and he convinces his friends to enlist in the military with him, like 5 of his friends. It's also from the perspective of the girl's cousin who has muscular dystrophy, has a short life expectancy, and we're seeing all of their perspectives. And I'm like halfway in, and I'm like, I don't know why I downloaded this. Like I can see that it would be like a good book to people. Like I see the message. It's probably like a deep book once you get more in, but anyway, it's not what I was looking for, and now I feel myself getting even a worse slump. I wish I could just like live post this right now so you guys could give me recs, because I know the YouTube recs I trust. And I hate DNFing because I feel like I just wasted so much time reading half of this book, and it's not bad, but it's not what I wanted. God, I didn't realize the sun was in my eyes because I wasn't looking up. I'm laying on my couch. I have all my windows open, pretending I'm outdoors, but I'm not. I just finished a book. I started this book and I finished it in one sitting. It was short, but The Happily Letter After by Vi Keelan and Penelope Ward. It was okay. Easy to read. Like I just finished it in like 3 or 4 hours. I don't know, nothing's hitting the spot. I was thinking of starting this one, I've heard good things. I probably won't vlog much today because I have nothing to do besides lay here and read and rot. I was just thinking how much I miss living in Brighton because every single day the sun came out, I ran my ass to the train station and went to the beach. Every single time. It could be 30 degrees, but if the sun was out, I bundled up and I went to the beach and I read my book, and I literally want to cry because I miss that so much because now I live in like a college city. We don't have a beach. We barely have grass. I really think I need to take in consideration when I move in a few months that as much as I love cities, I also equally need like outdoors and like the beach, because especially after this year I feel so cooped up because I don't have a car on campus. I live in a really tiny apartment and I don't really like the city that I live in. I'm like, I need somewhere where I can spread out, be free, walk around outside and love the city I'm in, because like honestly I feel like living in a walkable, cute city is life-changing. Like living in Brighton and being able to walk everywhere, even if it was 2 miles away, I was like, I can walk there because it's like a walkable, cute beach town, and it was perfect for me. And I need to replicate that in America because England won't give me a visa. And my whole family lives on the East Coast, so I'm looking over there. I'm rambling now. I just wanted to talk about how much I miss being outside and reading my book outside and sitting in the sun. And now I'm like, I don't think I can live in a city next year. A little while later, obviously I put makeup on, but that's because I was in a phone call with my managers, and while we were in the phone call I started doing my makeup because whenever I'm on the phone I either start pacing around or I have to be doing something. So I did my makeup, which I have nowhere to go, but it's fine. But I had a very exciting call. New and exciting things are happening this year now that I'm done with school. Like I can actually focus on like bigger projects and like things I want to do, which is so exciting. I decided I want to go on a walk right now. You know me, my daily walks to get out of the house, and it's sunny right now, so I think I'm gonna walk to the nail salon and get a pedicure, because I haven't had a pedicure since like before Christmas. I still have my red toes and it's like all the way grown out. Oh, my hair. I just threw my hair in a low bun. I just got home and I literally just stepped on my camera. And it said lens error when I tried to turn it on, but now it's working. It was in my bag and like in my tote bag, and my tote bag was on the floor and I tripped over and stomped on it. Like hard. Thank God it's still working. This camera is the only camera I've ever owned. It's my old Reliable, my first camera, my only camera. My screen's already detached and upside down, and I have to like hold it in place by the screen. But anyways, got my toes done. I got light pink. I'm not gonna show you because there's some weirdos on the internet about toes. Now I'm kind of settled in for the night. It's 6 o'clock and I don't have anything more to do. I love not having school. This is so nice. But I think tonight I'm gonna do an everything shower. I'm gonna like exfoliate, shave, everything. I'm gonna settle in, make tea, and sit here and try to figure out some of my future. I need to have someone else move into my apartment because I'm traveling. Speaking of travels, me and my cousin planned our travels. We obviously have not booked anything because it's a lot to figure out in one sitting, but last summer we went to the south of France, the Amalfi Coast of Italy, and Sorrento area. We did 3 different Greek islands: Santorini, Mykonos, Naxos. We obviously went to London. I think that was everywhere we went, but there were so many more places we wanted to go. So this year we're thinking of doing more Spain, Barcelona, and maybe like an island off of Spain. Then we want to do more of Italy, the lakes like Lake Como, and also Sicily, which our grandma, like me and Destiny, my cousin, the grandma that we share, is Sicilian. So we're like, we need to go there for our heritage, but it's also really pretty, so we want to go there. We have a few other ideas, but those are like the main ones. We're more of beach girls than city girls, so that's why we're not like looking at like doing more of the cities. I know I still have to do like Dublin, Amsterdam, Venice. Like there's a lot of cities I want to do, but I'm probably gonna do that a different time. We kind of want to go for the beach vibe. We just love going to like beach towns. That's like the general ideas we have. If you guys have any recommendations of other places in Europe that we should go that are like pretty beaches, let us know. My moral of that story is that's what I'm doing in June, so that's why I have to give up my apartment because I'm not even gonna be here. And then my family's moving out of Arizona, so they're not even gonna really be here, so I'm like, why would I be here? And then I'll probably spend July with my family. Once I figure out where I'm moving and when, I'll let you know. But that's what I kind of need to figure out not tonight. I'm not gonna figure that all out in one night, but I've definitely been like looking and researching, and I have a list of towns and cities and states that I want to try to research more about, because I'm thinking I want to have a slow year. 2023, 2024, like usually a lease is like a year long, I think. I want to go somewhere and have a slow, peaceful quiet life by the beach, but also like somewhere fun and cute. So I have a few, actually I have like 2 places that I'm considering back on the East Coast, so we'll see. I also want warm weather. I'm not gonna like say anything yet because nothing is even close to being figured out, but I want to research those 2 places that I'm interested in. I'm also trying to convince Zoe to move with me. And also one of my childhood friends from New Jersey is talking about moving to the places that I'm thinking of too. So now that school's done, I'm having like realization that I don't have much time to figure this out. So many decisions so quickly put on my shoulders, and I just feel like I'm just a kid. Every time I'm in like financial advising meetings and like accounting and like I'm doing my taxes, and in my head I'm like, I'm just a kid, like what is going on? And then I'm like, I'm 21 years old, like I'm an adult, but in my head I'm still like 16. I'm just a kid. What do you mean I have to pay my taxes? I could just talk about this forever, so I'm gonna shut up now because life is just confusing and figuring things out is hard. I'm gonna start getting ready for the night, take my long shower, drink my tea, and browse Zillow for future homes. It's the next day. Just made a big ass cup of coffee. Why do I look so ghostly and pale? Probably because I am. I can't wait to go on vacation and be tan. I just realized my Taylor Swift concert is in like 2 weeks, not even. And I don't have outfits. I don't have anything to wear. So I'm probably gonna order stuff right now, but I'm not gonna show you because I'm gonna vlog opening night. I'm going to both nights in Arizona. The 17th and 18th of March, but I'm probably just gonna vlog one of them because I want to be in the moment for one of them. I'll probably vlog opening night though because no one's gonna know the set list, no one's gonna know what's going on, and I feel like getting our reactions is gonna be so fun. But I don't think I have anything more to do today besides maybe hang out with Zoe, and if I do that I'll bring you, but if not, I literally have nothing to do and I was just gonna edit this video. But like I want to include me actually leaving my apartment maybe once or twice. A little while later I had my breakfast and coffee. Now I'm gonna clean my kitchen and vacuum because what is a vlog if I'm not cleaning my room? You know what I'm not gonna do though? Organize this pile of clean laundry. If there's one thing I hate in this world, it's folding and hanging up clothes. I just simply refuse to do it. Like that will probably sit there until I move out. I wish I was lying. I will just pick up that pile and move it to different locations as needed until it ends up on the floor of my closet. Hopefully one day my future partner will enjoy doing laundry. I'll do the fucking dishes, but I will not do the laundry. Okay, we're at Jordan's cooking a feast.
No, no.
What are you doing?
No.
What are you doing? No.
So naughty.
Oh, go in the tunnel. Look at you. Yay! Oh, I'm gonna be so allergic to you again. We're making cake. I'm just sitting back and observing because I'm a horrible
Here,
chef.
you want to pour?
I'll hold this and you pour.
Have you seen like the babies where they're like, smoothie time?
And then they spill it everywhere. Yay, I did something.
This one can run. Look at this one. Listen. Oh, they're literally not even that different.
Oh no, I dropped it. I can't even do that right. Why are you peeling it?
Because all the shell is gonna go in.
Sorry, I'll not critique the professionals. Jordan's over there fucking cooking a pasta dinner. And Cake Boss. Oh.
Wow.
Oh. She's fast. Wow.
I'm gonna go with no. He does like the proposal.
So why are they doing it early?
I have no fucking clue.
The only thing I know how to do.
The talent.
I literally come over here every time, and this is what I do.
Well, I just come over here and then I film you guys doing the task.
You can like see the socks.
Look at that beautiful masterpiece. Courtesy to the chef. Jordan, I cannot take any credit. Look at the beautiful cake. Good job, Zoe.
My handwriting from pottery.
Yeah,
really.
she practiced. We wrote this because it's International Women's Day, by the way, before you just are like, what does that mean?
Is it a boy?
It's a girl! And we're watching Rio. Definitely an interesting combination. Guys, I pushed my luck and I'm having an allergic reaction again. Look how puffy my eyes are and how red. I'm so allergic to that little thing. Good morning, everybody. I just went to Starbucks the next day I think I'm gonna end the vlog today, but I wanted to explain that last night, because I didn't really talk, but me and Zoe went to Jordan's house. Jordan cooked a nice pasta dinner. Me and Zoe kind of worked together to bake a cake. I mostly just sat back and observed because I'm such a bad chef. Then we watched Rio and the Bee Movie. Don't know why we decided to watch 2 children's movies, but it was so fun. I saw the cat last night. As you can tell by my puffy ass eyes, look at these. I didn't even really touch the cat last night. Like, I purposely stayed away from it for this exact reason. And then I still have allergic reaction, which is so sad. But yeah. That's what we did last night, and now I'm staying at my parents' house, so I have my car because I'm dog sitting because my parents are out of town. This weekend, I'm just staying home, hanging out with my dogs. Yeah, that's about it. These are probably the last few weeks, months that I'll be living in this town that I went to high school in. I don't really have an attachment to Arizona, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like because I grew up in New Jersey and then I moved here when I was kind of older, not old, but older, to where it's yeah, I made my friends here and I whatever, I appreciate that aspect, but I don't know the ins and outs of Arizona. I never got well acquainted with the land. I don't know anything here, so I'm not really that sad to be moving, especially if Zoe moves with me, my best friend, and she's kind of my only friend left here. And also, I've never lived in my parents' house that they live in now. They moved after I graduated high school. So they've lived in this house the whole time I've been living at college. So that place also I don't have an attachment to because I've never really lived in it besides during COVID, so this house kind of just reminds me of lockdown. So honestly, I'm ready for a restart and somewhere new. I'm such a sentimental person. I'm trying to get all sentimental about this, and then I'm I don't really feel anything here. I don't know, I'm kind of excited for something new. It's crazy how much is changing with me graduating, my little brother graduating high school, my parents moving, my brother starting college, my older brother starting law school, me graduating college and moving across the country. My whole family, we're just we're not settled. We're all trying to figure things out. I think that's gonna be the end of today's vlog. The next vlog I'll film will be my Taylor Swift vlog next week, which is so exciting. I'm gonna do get ready with me, go to opening night with me and Zoe, and I'll bring you to the concert. But yeah, that'll be the next vlog. I'll probably have a book video in between. But with all that being said, if you want to follow me on my other social media where I'm more active on my day-to-day life, they're all linked in the description as always. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you in my next one very, very soon. Bye!